Trip summary report by time. What is a site geofence or POI? Site is a geographical region marked by the user according to its significance to him or her. It can be a warehouse, a delivery site, an office, or a dealer's or consignee's site. Sites are company specific. They differ from user to user. The trip summary report by time shows the site's locations the vehicle was closest to for a given start and end date and time. The user can choose the interval duration for each of the data points. The input parameters for this report are the particular vehicle which you want to monitor from a drop-down menu, the start date with time, the end date and time, the interval for each entry in hours or in minutes. Each entry looks at the vehicle in a specific smaller interval. The total duration is divided into smaller parts and the movement of the vehicle in these intervals is displayed. The first column of the report contains the interval number mentioned serially. The period column contains the start and end time details of the interval. The kilometer column contains the distance traveled in that interval. The nearest site column contains the information about the next site closest to the vehicle in that interval. The next nearest location to the vehicle during that interval is mentioned in the next column. The movement column shows the duration for which the vehicle was in motion and the fraction of total time it was moving in percent. The last column gives the average speed of the vehicle in that interval. The last row in the report summarizes the start and end date and time, total distance, closest site at the end of the duration, the closest location, total time, a percentage of time in motion, and the overall average speed. The trip summary report by time interval is a great tool to see how much the vehicle has traveled per interval, given a total period of analysis and the duration of each smaller interval. It helps in planning as you are able to decide which portions of the journey take how much time. It also helps you keep a tab on the vehicle's movement during different time phases of the trip.